Hello, my friends, and welcome to the channel. This is Nintova, and we are playing a little bit of my 1 hour installment per episode of Fallout 4. We're on hour 2. We're going to bust through and get that second hour done with. So, starting here, we're exactly where we left off. So, why don't we, and we're in a good spot. Let's see. I'm going to bust up my map here. Now, we've already done just this basic area here and back behind here. And a couple things we didn't do. There's some dogs that we could have attacked, and they're guarding some dog food. Not that big a deal, but there is a cabin I would like to go to because it has a book. Books are useful to have because they give you benefits when you get them. The two that we put up, they can give you either access to recipes. They can give you certain improvements on things that you do throughout your gameplay, and that's what we're looking for. So we're going to go back this direction. And if you look on your map, if you see the mini map down below, well, not mini map, but on the bar below, and you can see little icons of things. I got to put my machete on. I'm gonna choppity chop right here. I missed. I totally missed. I didn't that time, but I did the other time. Those guys were there the whole time. We just avoided them last time. The dogs are on the back side of this, right over here. There's two usually. And we got a guy telling us about the Cambridge labs. We can apply for a job there. Worthwhile doing. Dog food's right here. And then we'll go back here real quick. And inside here, just beer bottles. I'll just leave them. Sometimes you get different things there. Not often, to be quite fair. Usually mostly crap, but inside here is good. Right there. Take those. I'll take that. I'm not going to grab a whole bunch of heavy stuff because I want to keep myself nice and light and nimble. Then right over here is the duffel bag. And then the house, the cabin's right there. Revolver rifle. I'm just not having any luck. I want to make my pipe. I need my pipe rifle, really. Before I go out, I should have done that, if I'm honest. But kill the bugs here. That dude shot me through the window. Can you believe that mess? That's crazy. I know. Could you... Apparently, you don't like bugs. You just leave them alone and let them beat the poo out of me. Holotape, and then that stuff. It tells you her story, which is quite sad, to be honest with you. Terrible. There's the book. We got our book. We're ready to roll. Down here for that. Then we're going to work our way across over here. A few things to get in an argument with. Since we already have our nice perk, we don't got to worry about crossing water and taking damage, which is beautiful. Oh, they're going to get upset and they're going to come up at me, and that's all fine. Oh, dog meat's finally getting him some. I like that. I mean, I'm taking you a piece at a time, fool. You're in the way, dog meat. You really are. Excuse you, dude. going to carry a bunch of stuff, I said, as I pick everything in the world up. I know, I'm a filthy liar, I get it. I know. Hello, I'm looting. Now, he will pick things up too, just so you know. And his favorite thing to do is when you pick him up at the Red Rocket, is to go and steal the hard hat that's there, which I didn't check to see if he grabbed it or not. Most times he does. You'll talk to him, and then he'll go running off immediately and go grab it. Kind of a jackwagon like that. Another book.
There we go.
Right there, and that. I did not want to go into this. I really didn't. I don't care about your story, and it'll give me information about a location that I don't really care about, to be honest with you. Let's go do a little choppity chop action right here. Crispy. You are so happy with yourself. I know. I'm getting it. Ooh, look at that.
That's it.
All right. Let's go this way, McFoolio. We're about to get attacked. Are you prepared? Gonna be a ugly undead dude right here. Chop, chop, fool. Then that. I grab that. I want everything that has oil in it. Those lighters, the oil cans, of course. Oh, that duct tape is awesome. All that kind of stuff we want, because we're going to be putting gun emplacements in one of the hours coming up. We're not going to be doing much of that kind of stuff this episode. This episode, we've got kind of a plan in place. You know, I was going to show everybody that it's got a little callback to an earlier game, but you ruined it. Usually, most times, and I feel pretty safe in saying most times, that you see wooden blocks, they say Gary from an earlier Fallout callback. And remember what we're saying about the open top ones? 2 open top ones right here. Can't pick those guys up. So we've got all those. We got that. We're in. We're last mistake. Really? Where did you come from? I mean, you got a sister? Duck down and look. That's one way of looking to see if you got anybody on your radar. I didn't check to see if they have bed here. I think, wasn't there one upstairs? Hot steak on a stick. Oh no. How do I get out of the... Okay, whew. I'm like, man, I do not want to have to use a console command, but I will, because this game... The only reason I'll pull up a console command is because in this game, every once in a while, you will get stuck in a manner that you cannot get out of. All right. Well, no place to rest in here that I can see. Got all that, all those. Got all that. Nothing in here. Okay, well, we'll deal with it. Now this direction, there's not really much to do. I'm just looking, but we don't really have a reason to go that way. Sometimes I sort of go the back way around that if I'm wanting to just kind of do a bunch of looting and all that kind of stuff. I'm going to face some bugs here and a guy down there. I am having a hard time. Get off my dog, boom. Right over here, we're going to take rats, but we'll get a little toolbox here. Oh, nice.
Got it.
Usually there's rat away there too, but I don't see any, so we got robbed. Got a place we can rest right there. Not much of it is gone. Good. Do that 1 hour sleep. That puts a soft save, so it auto saves for you there. I would also throw a hard save at this point. Yep. You are correct, sir. We're not going there, though. That's the deal. Our mission now is bobbleheads. We are going to go bobblehead hunt. I would rather have my pipe pistol, my pipe rifle, I should say, dialed in. But I think what we'll do is we'll wait until we hit level, the next level, and then we will go ahead and start going. Because then I can put the drum magazine on it. And that makes it a really decent, viable weapon right off the bat. And it ups its damage from 16 potential right now to a 19, which is good. Very nice. I don't worry about you guys. But we will go over here to the undead heck going on in here. Sweet, and there's our level right there. All right. I heard another one. Shouldn't be. Should have been all of them. But I could have swore I heard another one. Okay, well, let's go in the cellar and call it good then. Shall we? Grab all this stuff up because I might be able to. And there's concrete right here. One of the first places, pardon me, that you find it. There's that. Okay, so let's go and do our level up. And if we double check our schedule, it says I should be doing Scrounger, and then Gun Nut. You know, I'm going to follow my schedule. So Scrounger it is. How far off are we? We're not too bad off. So can I upgrade? So you're a revolver rifle. I don't want to do that. So the way you change this is it's going to be the grip, and I have to go to a standard stock. I want to go to a long barrel. I want to go to, yeah, see, I'm not going to be able to upgrade that, which means I'm not going to be able to upgrade the magazine because I'm not at the house. If I was at the house, I'd be able to upgrade it, but we've got the beginnings. This is what I normally will do, is give it a drum magazine, and then if you go into the receiver, it'll be the powerful receiver at gun nut 1 right there is what we'll put in. And then the sights, we will get either the short, which I can put a short on now, but if I wait at gun nut 1, I can put in a long scope, which is what we'll do. So we'll hold off on that. We don't need it right now. Not terribly bad. We're doing all right. It's a want, not a need. I'm gonna go talk to Mr. Nasty back here. We're gonna take some rads, unfortunately. Another book, which is what we wanted. Nothing in that, right? Nope. All this stuff. Nuclear material in the clocks, which is always nice. And then we're done. Let's get out of here. And let's go ahead and rest. Take your whiskey home. We're going to get up there into Concord in just a moment. But first, we want to go talk to Trash Can Carla. And get our waypoint to Diamond City.
So what's your story? Looking to trade? Rob me? Or just ask directions to Diamond City?
Diamond City.
Diamond City? Where's that?
Directions. Figures. Just keep going until you see the skyline. Cross the river. You'll find the Great Green Jewel just inside the city limits.
We're going to go over here. Get into a fight.
We had a deal, Trudy. Hand over the goods. You owe us.
I ain't giving you poison shilling chem pushers anything. Do you know
Whoa,
what that
whoa,
junk
easy
has done
there,
to my
boss boy. This doesn't... Mom! Shit! Lot of blood!
No choice.
You're right, a lot of blood. I'm going to take all that because I'm going to sell it to her here. Now you got to be careful about picking things up around here because it'll be considered stealing. You could tell because it is red. It basically tells you. See that? Steal, steal, steal. Now there are some things around here that you can pick up that isn't stealing. Like right there, right? That. But for the most part, just be aware. You know, you can screw yourself up because if you pick it up, she gets mad and she starts shooting you. So.
Hey there.
Talk to Trudy.
I can't wait to see the crows feeding on that scumbag. Here, this is for you. Now, if you ever need to trade, my shop's open.
Story here is they gave her son free chems, got him hooked on drugs, and then he started spending all his money. Now he's a junkie and tore up from the floor up.
You got things covered from here?
Yeah, it's gonna take my son a while to get off the chems, but we'll make it. We always do. Now, let's get back to business. You need anything for the road?
I do. I need to buy my crap.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
All salvage, but nothing's junk.
Your story. And I think that's good. Now let's double check. Now she does have this named item here. Amazing Chop Choppy. But 2,000. It's a little on the expensive side. Well, got a submachine gun too. Very nice. Not so much now. Let's see. I'm looking for. Those are really nice. That's 29. I've got. Yeah, I'll grab one of you. This has got screws, which are very nice, and the cork, which is used for a lot of modifications in your armor, for like stealthing and stuff like that, or falling. I'm looking for. Okay, that's nuclear material. Man, that's good leather. That's got crystals, which is necessary too for me. Cooking pots are good, but I want fiberglass, to be honest with you. I'd like to be able to throw my dealio in. That's got oil in it. Circuitry 2, yes please. Microscopes are awesome. Take both of those, and I'm getting up there. Fiberglass that I can see. Double checking one more time. That's good oil. You can make that as well, the cutting fluid. I will eventually get there. We're going to set up our crops to where we're able to do all that kind of stuff. And that is how much? 30 some odd. I will take it. I will accept. Confirm trade, and we're out of here. Let's go ahead and level up. We're going to take that one in gun nut right here, right now. Then we're going to save it because that's what we do. And then we'll fast travel back really fast so we can finish out our gun, and then we can also put stuff away because we're carrying a fair bit at this point. And then we'll start getting our. Hopefully, we'll get 3. We're shooting for 3. And then if we're exceedingly lucky, if we get like a combat shotgun, we might be able to make a run at 4. Won't consider doing the 4th one unless I have a combat shotgun though, because getting the one for endurance is really. No, I don't want to do that. I want to store it all. Cheese fool. Okay, so bullfly meat. Okay. You definitely, when you modify things, you want to make sure that you get those mods off you because they are half a pound a pop. That is just ridiculous. What are you tripping on, fool? I know it's there. He's pointing at it like, hey, look at it. I put it there, fool. I just did. And you can see this one is crispy squirrel bits. It doesn't have any rads, so you know it's cooked. Same thing with the iguana on a stick. Squirrel on a stick, same deal. So then we'll go down here. Those 2, done and done. And then let's go here. We're going to start cooking. And all right, good to go. And the utility, if you look at the vegetable starch, our planting crops, we're going to be having corn, mute fruit, and potatoes. That's what we're going to cook so that we can create this on our own. So we'll do that soonish. What's nice about the cooked food is if you look at it, you can see that this is giving me rad resistance and 40 hit points. This is giving me hit points. It's 30 hit points, and you compare that against the stim pack, which is 30% hit points. It's a fair chunk. 110 hit points. Cooked food is just good to have around. Now, the weight could be a problem. So you can see these chops are half a pound a pop, whereas stim packs are 0. So, I mean, that's the dealio there. But you've got it. So that's why I have a separate area that I put it in. If I'm going into an area where I know I'm going to be dealing with radiation problems or things like that, then I can go into my cook food and look for the stuff that I need to get me through what I want to do. Like that one's giving me max AP for action points. So if I'm using VATS a lot, which I do on some things, it just depends. There's that. Okay. Let's go ahead and we're good here, right? We are. So let's finish off our rifle. So instead of the standard, we are going for the powerful, which is now 19. That long barrel is great. You can get the other ones, but it's kind of a trap. If you look at it, what you're interested in is the range and the accuracy, right? So range 203, accuracy 72. Long light, identical. It loses a little bit of weight, but, you know, ultimately that much weight under, about a pound, I can live with that. This one, short ported barrel, worse. Long ported barrel, identical. So there's no reason to really advance beyond that. The stock makes a difference. So this one, if you look, it's going to get my accuracy 203 to 72. And look at the marksman, 203, 72. Why would you do that? Because this one actually has superior recoil and it sounds really awesome and improved bash. I don't bash that often with my weapon, and as far as recoil goes, this particular weapon really doesn't have much recoil to speak of. It's a low caliber weapon. It's a 38, and you don't really experience much recoil, if at all, with this. So I never advance beyond that. I don't need to. It's just waste. It's just a trap. So the magazine, however, drum magazine, we're going to go from having just a few shots into being just a ridiculous hipfire weapon, and that's what I like about it. Eventually we're going to end up getting a suppressor on this as well, but for now pardon me, this is where we're at. Oh no, I don't want to exit now. I want to do something that I didn't show last time. I'll show you real quick here. You look at your weapons, and you saw when we are going through our inventory, everything's kind of laid out and it's just a mess. The way that you can circumvent that is just to rename your weapon. So what I suggest is using the convention that I use. 00 puts it at the very top of your list every single time. So 00 pipe sniper. I know exactly what it is and I know where to find it. Now I could upgrade this, but I'm not really interested in this one too much right now. We've got a decent amount of ammo for it, so we could upgrade it a little bit, but I don't know if I really necessarily... It's good for close quarters, is the thing. And it's got a decent fire rate. What are we looking at here? It's got a lot of oil. I don't want to do that yet because I need to get gun emplacements in the town. So I will hold off on that weapon. Pardon me, I apologize. Whoops. Keep hitting the wrong thing. And then exit out of that. I do the exact same thing with my armor. Now I'm going to scrap one. And let's go and see what we're looking at. I can get it to girded. Pardon me. Which I will do. Not going to go any miscellaneous in it right now. And then I won't bother upgrading that, but this I will if I can, which I can. Perfect. No, I want to rename now. So this is... Oh, left arm. And I like telling what it is. So if it's combat armor, then it would be combat. If it's leather armor, it's leather. That's just so I know what I'm dealing with. There we go. And then this. And good to go. Okay. Not too jabby. Let's go ahead and go into here. And we already put everything away. And now we have all the books. Pardon me. And we've got a fair few books that we've picked up already. So let's go ahead and make sure we get these put away. And then those go actually out here. And finally, the mods. Good to go. All right, then we're going to go to the truck stop. Pardon me. Go ahead and get inside that tunnel and take care of that. Come on. There you go. My goodness. In we go. Take care of the little mole rat infestation. These are part of a recipe as well for mentats, if I remember right. I chopped a dog. What the heck am I doing?
Wait there.
I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. First off, sorry for chopping you half to death. Second off, I didn't mean to worry you about right then. This just wasn't my intent. It's what I did. It's not what I meant to do. Get my glasses right here, which give me more charisma. Right here, and you can see. These are just perception, and these are charisma. And charisma is what I want. So if we look at our stats now, our charisma is in a much better place than it was. We're sitting right at 5 instead of 3, which is, halfway to perfect, I guess, So that helps us with our conversations and stuff like that. I'm picking up a bunch of crap. That's what I do. So one thing to pay attention to in here, if you look over here, I'll stop for a sec. You can see kind of a wiggly effect going on right there. That means that is fumes, gaseous fumes, and if you shoot into that, it's going to blow up, and it sucks. It hurts. So don't. Then over here, and the reason usually you come in here is right there is another fusion cell, and then there's some bullets and a gun right here, and a little note right there that I don't care about. We'll pass on by that. Go back here and get the last guy. I mean, where did you go? That dude is tough. Double tough. Then we've got oil can that right there. There's a wrench there, teddy bear that I can never get. And then this guy right here. Excuse your face. Hey. I mean, hello. Yes. I need to act like I've been here before. For real. We're out here. Come on. You can do it. There we go. All right. Nice. Very, very nice. So let's go. We've got that done. I guess it's time to come on down here. Go inside here real quick. I avoided the bugs. Surprised they didn't attack me outright. Usually they do. Go up here.
Don't think I can pick this.
That's right. I'm not quite there yet. And I should do an explanation real quick on the perk chart on the choices that I've made. The reason that I go scrounger, it finds ammunition for me, right? More ammunition. But what does that mean? So what this does, the first rank into it, it gives me a 40% chance of every lootable that I encounter having ammo in it. A 40% chance. That's pretty good. The next rank at level 7 is going to put it up to 70% chance of everything that I touch that I can loot. Bodies, containers, all of that. It'll be a 70% chance of finding ammo. And the reason that's good for me is not only for the weapons, but I use it as my main primary source of bartering as well, because ammo weighs nothing. And it actually has good trade value in volume. And you know, this is passively going on everywhere I go. I'm getting more and more, so that's perfect. The other thing that is of note would be the Idiot Savant, and it says randomly receive 3 times XP from any action. The lower your intelligence, the greater the chance. And while that's true, it doesn't matter that my intelligence is up there. You know, it's still going to give me some, right? So it's, again, it's passive. What's interesting about it is that it is a flat chance. So it's an 11% chance of anything that you do that generates experience. You have an 11% chance for this to trigger. So the first part is 3 times. And then when we put that second rank in, it's going to be times 5. I won't go any higher than second rank, but it's just passive and in the background, and it doesn't sound like much, but it actually does a pretty fair job of accelerating your EXP gain. And so you will be, you know, going up in ranks just that little bit faster. It's worth it to me. That's why I take my intelligence, or I mean my luck, up to 5. Okay, so we have already initiated the combat between Preston and these guys earlier when we came and got the armor. So there's a fair chance that he's got most of them already down. Maybe 1 or 2 left. So we will go ahead and get our weapon. Yeah, looks like that's exactly the case. So we'll go in here. There's some things we can grab, some things we can't. We'll do that. I won't be able to do anything with that because it's expert level. There's the pipe rifle right there. I could have converted that one. Nothing I want. It does have a Nuka-Cola, so I'll grab that. Want to keep at least 1 on me until I go to... Oh. I mean, I don't know what you're expecting running up on me with... And I totally did not see you guys. I sort of missed that one by a little bit. Okay. But this weapon's just a hipfire beast, which I like hip firing a lot. I'm an old first-person shooter guy. You know, VATS is all good. It's fun. It's useful. But I just like laying the smoke on people, just doing it old school. If one of you guys could have a leather chest, that'd be awesome. That That's fertilizer. Fertilizer's only really useful when you go to the other vault. One gal's going to ask for some fertilizer. Otherwise, I don't really have much use for it. You can get a cow into your town and get as much use out of that as you can just trying to find fertilizer around. Up here's the drugs. There's two other places that you can go here, the warehouse and the speakeasy. Neither one of them really have much of anything. The speakeasy is okay if you didn't know where to find the machete that I've got. The speakeasy has one in there. Explorer outfit. Okay. Go in here. But yeah, so that's why I'm not going in there. I know they're there. I'm just, is the juice worth the squeeze? Not right now, because I'm trying to do stuff in an hour, and I've set myself a lofty goal of getting these bobbleheads, so.
You gotta be joking. Why don't you just die?
You first, fool. What's nice too about this gun, I use it quite a while until I decide to start upgrading, is that most of the mobs that you face at this level are going to be carrying this ammo type, which is great. All right, let's double dip this real quick. Bases. Lightness of 2. That's got lightness of 2. Now it's a lightness of 1. How did... Oh. Because I picked the wrong 2. So when I get to here, and you can see attempts remaining, 1, back out, go back in, and you've got 4 again. You don't really lose out like this. None. Jeez. That's why these just bother me. They're just, needless time wasters. That's why when I mod, I take a mod that you just click these and you're done, because I can't be locked out. I'm not really paying attention. I should be, but I'm not. Lightness of 0, lightness of 1, lightness of none. But who has time to spend doing this? It's just dumb. Usually I'm not this bad. Gosh, usually I luck into one.
Nice.
Now, by double dipping, I mean I'm not going to unlock it here. I'm going to go like so. Then I'm going to go here and break one, because why wouldn't I? So it's that way. All right. I said it's that way. Thank you.
Sweet.
Now I got the XP for doing this one and doing this one. After spending half my life. Clean gray suit, don't care about. Psycho, yes, because I sell drugs too. To the merchants. I mean, I am having really bad luck. Usually, about every other one of these things, nearly every other one of them has got ammo in it. that time I shot way below 40%, like way below for all those things. Man, that was pretty horrible.
I'm telling you, man, let's just get the hell out of here. We got no reason to hang around and get shot. Everyone get wasted!
Bladed tire iron is no joke. That's actually a pretty powerful weapon. That's nearly as good as what we have. Might be a little better, but it's, let's see, 27 versus an 8. It is better than what we are using. And the speed is exactly the same. So we will be switching out. Very nice. You don't find those very often. Those are pretty rare find. So we lucked out there.
I'm coming in there, and I'm gonna skin every last one of you! Someone's out there!
I'll be there in a moment, Mr. Preston. Waited this long, you can wait a little longer. That's what I'm saying. I already checked you, right? Oh, wait. He's not going to be real happy with me in just a second here. I'll tell you that right now. All right. We're just flashing through. We got a book.
Bingo.
Got that.
Man, I don't know who you are, but
Yes.
Yep. That's it? Yep.
He's gonna walk away.
Yep.
Careful, kid.
Yep.
There's something coming.
Yep. There's something going too. Me. I don't have time to fool around with all that. I want a schedule, people. All right. Got leveled up. So let's get that bad boy going. Now it's going to be armorer. Right here. And then let's go ahead and hit the map. Go ahead and get our rough point put in, which is going to be roughly here. Let's roll. Same person. You're on top of something. Can I move you? I cannot. Oh well. I suppose. So I think what we'll do is we'll grab a couple of waypoints along the way. It's usually dogs and stuff right over there. I'm going to try and slide through with a minimal amount of fighting. So this is where Trudy's place is right here. Out here can be a random encounter. That's a Starlight Theater right there that I don't want to really necessarily grab right now. That's one that Preston will send you to. So I'm going to leave that for an option for him to send me to it. I will get Lexington though. Oh. Lexington here, and then could go back behind here. There's a couple of Minutemen that are inside there where we have a potential for getting more Minuteman stuff. I can't remember if it takes a little bit higher of a hacker than I have, which I don't have yet. I'm going to take the next level that we take is going to next level that I take is going to be locksmith. That'll help on this side of the map type of situation, but I don't know. Let's find out. I'll just take a peek real quick because we can skirt down by the water and still be going the correct direction that I want to go, but it's right here. Advanced. Yeah, see, it's too much for me. So that's fine. Go back here. Watch out for the gun emplacement that's over here. Pardon me. But we will go in here and grab a book. Can't remember quite where it's at. Ah, it's right there.
Nice.
There it is. Done and done. We'll just slide along back here. There's going to be a couple of tunnel things that have mirelurk eggs that will break open in the little creepy crawly guys. So we'll just watch out for that. Otherwise, we're good to go. So here's one right here. If I run right by it, you'll see here. Nothing there. But here, yes. Then you hear them pop out. Same deal right here. All right. Making good time. Avoiding all the gnarly stuff, which is beautiful. Potential for a nasty fight right here, which I will 100% run away from if he's there. There's also power armor here, which you don't necessarily want to find the power armors in the world this way because they are set by your level. So that's going to be T45. Now the stuff that we're going to go get here in a minute is going to be much, much better than that. Excuse your face. I'm going to go this way and get this exploration point. I don't need you. Very good. Now we'll start cutting in. Pardon me. We're going to go this way, and we'll go past the trader that's in the tunnel here. This is a good way for us to go because nobody else is in here.
Let's play, little human.
Yeah, you can try.
What the fuck is that?
You guys are all going to fight each other in about a minute. I'm not interested. I'll tell you right now. I mean, a lot of dogs over there. We're avoiding those. Or not. Oh, you're the nasty one too. This is not good. Where is dog meat? Yeah, those alphas can be a straight up handful.
I'll find you.
I'm sure you will. Watch yourselves right over here. This is going to get ugly pretty quick. But I came this way for a reason. We got the old church right there, which is what I wanted. And then we should be able to get the castle as well, go in this direction. Very nice. I love finding a random microscope. It's awesome. Over here, gotta watch. There's gnarly mirelurks, and there can be a deathclaw. So just be careful. There's the mirelurk. But we're not sticking around. We're gonna go over here by the submarine, which is right over there. See that right there? Periscope for the submarine. Hey, done. We're not interested. We're going over here to the castle. We'll get that waypoint. Ah, you know what? I should grab this one too. I hate not grabbing this one. It always bugs me if I don't. Then I'm like, wow, why didn't I? Because I was being lazy. That's why. Quit asking questions, fool. Can I? I'm going to say no. The answer is absolutely no. Oh, there we go. Good. I'll take that. Good to go. Because as soon as it comes time for me to do the murder bot quest, man, I do them. Because that dude is a one-man army. You will rarely be able to get kill shots in when you finally get your fully functional murder bot going. It's my favorite companion. All right. Up here. Stop for a sec. That helps if I, hello, right key. Put a save here because we've come a long ways and we've got good exploration, found a few things, so never leave it in Bethesda's hands or you will get screwed in the drive-thru. This is how it happens. Now we're going straight across to the island. This is where we will find the luck bobblehead. We're going to avoid contact with some things. We will go in the front way though, because I want to get the Fat Man ammo that's inside of here, and then we'll find a Fat Man where we're going, so we'll have two now. Can't have too many, I say. They sell pretty decently, so that's always nice, I suppose. Got to watch over here because there is a Mirelurk King that rolls over there, and that guy is a pain in the butt. There's actually quite a few higher Mirelurks on this island. It's fairly well infested, but careful, you will have no troubles. If I remember right, there's just not really jack and or squat out here. I always fool myself into thinking I think there's a book here, and then I never seem to find one, and then I'm wondering what am I doing. But here is the mini nuke, and I am going to take a look again around. Even though I'm short on time and I'm right up against that hour, I'm trying. I know that's just a bunch of stuff and things in here, right? Oh, well, yeah, that doesn't suck. Grab all the ammo, sure. Ooh. Okay. Ah, stink. Okay. Nice. Not that it matters. There's a lot of stuff to loot around here, but we're not going to stick around. Over here, there's stuff, but you get some really glowy kind of bad guys, and that could get ugly quick. Over here, you're fine. But if we get near this over here where there's a guy to loot, it's going to pull up a bad guy, a gnarly, one of the warrior guys right there. I should have listened to my own advice, but I didn't. And so what happened? I'm jacked up. That's what happened. Let's go with Med X, and we will go with Rad X and a Rad away. And here's just got a note, if I remember right, not really anything worthwhile. Then we got lootables over here. A couple more bodies that are inside of this building. And a raider, if I remember right. Or maybe just one body, I guess. Leather chest piece, very nice. Can I do this while in combat? The hell you say? What do you mean I can't cook while I'm in combat? You ain't the boss of me. Clearly you are, but I said it. I meant it. Didn't mean I was truthful. There's that. There's those. If you turn on that switch, you will be facing a Mirelurk Queen, which is, yeah, do you?
Hell yeah.
There's our bobblehead, so we're good. I'm carrying too much. That is a problem. What don't I need? I don't need you. I don't need you. I don't like you. Don't need you or you or you or you or any of you. That helps right off the bat. You're useless to me. I don't need you any longer. You can go away too. We're happy. All right, let's get ourselves on the road. Oh, no. I get it. You're shooting at me. Now, they can attack you underwater even though you can't attack them. It sucks, but it's true. So our next point of reference is we're going to go right here, get that as a waypoint, and then the agility bobblehead is right there, in there. It's going to depend on if we can get enough people attacking along with us over there, and I'll show you what I mean. I feel pretty confident we're going to get that, though. I don't think we'll have a problem. I'll get all sneaky with it, and we'll make sure that we get that agility bobblehead too. But we want to stop by here because we want potatoes and we want the mute fruit for our planting. So that's what we're going to do, is grab this, because next episode we're going to prep the settlement for having settlers, and we'll spend some time doing that, and that's going to involve planting. And the best planting is with the items that will actually give you the ability to make your own adhesive, which is used in almost every single recipe that there is. I don't recall seeing you around here before.
I ain't got two caps to rub together.
I bet. Do you guys have a bed that I can borrow? That'd be really
All
sweet.
Jamie ever talks about is clothes and boys. Boring.
I guess so. Girls, just the same no matter what. Okay, so let's go ahead and save it here. Let's do ourselves a solid and make this as painless as possible. So we're going to go back to town because it's a fast travel. And we'll sleep there so that we're not wasting any of our resources. We'll drop stuff off so that we don't have to worry about being overloaded because we're already right up against it. So, it just makes a certain amount of sense. We don't want to hurt ourselves, especially when it's this simple. We're almost level 7 too. That's awesome. We're right there. We're going to hit level 7 doing this for sure. Okay, so let's go here first. Store all my junk. Actually, I'll be able to level up here in town, I'm pretty sure. There you are. I think he was a conscientious objector to what we were doing out and about. Let's go here, and we're going to put up my former items. So that one's going to go there. Ah, that's a bummer. Do I have any on me? I do, thank goodness. Okay, and that is... Okay, there we go. Let's see if we can upgrade it now. Oh, nice. That doesn't suck. I'd really like to be able to get this one on there, but I don't have any ballistic fiber. Is Trash Can in town? She's not. Sometimes you can luck out and buy some off of her, but looks like that's going to be no-go. Okay. Put these books up. Found a fair few books already. Not too bad, right? Don't think I have any fiberglass, but we'll give it a shot. I mean, nothing ventured, nothing gained, right? I can. Sweet. And there's my level. Let's go ahead and put this bobblehead action in here. And let's see here. We're going to do our first rank into locksmith. And the next one to go into hacking. Now, what do we have inventory-wise that we want to deal with? Besides the mods, of course. I want to name that, so let's get that named. Ah, stink. Yes, exit. I'm in the wrong one. Excuse you. Thank you. All right. As is me being goofy. Sure. It's an axe with that. It's fancier, is what it is. Okay, so we've got all of that. And here, we'll throw the save. Yep. All right. And then let's go ahead and fast travel back to the town. Right here to the Warwick Homestead. Thank you. I aim to misbehave. All right. So where we need to go is right there. And the only way to get there is through the back of the ship. Now, there's also a lootable back there, but there's a lot of mirelurks. There's a lot of mean undead Russians or Armenians, or I don't know what they are. They're speaking a crazy language. All I know is they're angry. So what I like to do is come out here and see if I can't see any mirelurks out and about, which I can right there. Give me my gun. Let's go ahead and invite him to come over here with us. Usually you get two when you shoot one. You get, yep, I see two from that side. Any more over here? I don't see any more over there. All right, keep on coming, fellas. Dog meat, leave them alone. They're part of my grand plan here. There's another one. Your dog's in trouble. It's because he didn't listen. If he would listen, it would go just fine. All right, guys, follow me. Hello. There's him. I need him down here too, so let's get you. Yep. Come on down. I'm playing a dangerous game. Trying to get them fighting the guys upstairs. Sounds like they are now. I could sneak. Oh man, if I could sneak past you, I'll be all right. Ish. All right. I took a bit of a beating there, but let's go ahead and prep ourselves. So let's go a little bit of Rad X, a little Rad Away. Give me a little stem pack. I'm going to bust out some crispy and some of that. We should be good to go. Let's take that gun out first. I'm going to get these done before the guys come through. That's surprising. Usually I've got somebody in my grill already. Wow, they didn't even open it up. Are you still fighting the guys down below? That's ideal if you are. They're down. Nice. It's working out. Very nice. They get the secondary guys too? Surely not. These guys are still probably here. There's a book, right? Yep.
Bingo.
There's my book. I hear them ha-ha-haing. But I took out all of your gun emplacements, so this is going to go better than I had hoped. If the dog hadn't been there, it would have been a lot better.
Perfect.
We are out of here. So we will go this direction. Let's see, do I have any more aid to do? I guess I'll just have to do it this way. So there's going to be some undead that are going to be over here that are going to get more than just a tiny bit ticked. Best way to do with these guys, now that I have my gun, usually with the undead guys, the ghouls, is shoot legs. Legs have a lot less hit points in them, and it cripples them, and then you can just take care of them. I didn't get any of them on me this time. That's great. So this is where the endurance bobblehead's at. This place can be really a problem. Yeah, I might have absolutely picked the wrong fight. But the way you get in there is in here. Right in here. Nope, this one. Nope, I was right the first time. It's this guy. So you enter in there. You got to have a decent amount of lockpick and doing the hacking, which I don't have, so I want to wait until my hacking is up by 1. But what we will do, since we're out here, we're actually over an hour, to be honest with you, so I shouldn't be doing too much exploring and all that good stuff. But since I'm in this neck of the woods, we have Quincy right here, and then we have Peabody residence that we can go real quick and snag if we go around the back side. And then we can just fast travel out. That way we have a really nice amount of fast travel points available to us at this point for getting around and doing the things that we want to do. All right, can I get it from here? I did. Quincy Ruins, very good. We can be mostly sneaky and get over here and get this cell. Yeah, I'm not staying around, fool. I'm out. I'll just run you over here and you can get in a fight with these idiots. That guy right there. I shot that fool in the face. Big boy's out. He's got his gun, but I got stuff and things I want to loot. I just do. Oh, hello. Yes, you guys are serious about. Oh, geez. All right. Yeah, sure. I'm gonna get this place too. You mad?
That's it.
Worth it. Language. Alright, I'm gone. Smell you later. I got places to go. Could grab the power armor that's over here, but I think maybe not. Oh, I can't remember. This isn't the one that's got the Mogwai, is it? Or no, this is the one that's got all the Mirelurks. Equally as bad, if I'm honest. Now I gotta watch because this has got black bloat flies and all kinds of just ugliness out this direction. Oh man. Why can't we all just get along?
Nice.
I know, I'm looting a lot. I have been poisoned. I never did make it to the Peabody place because I got turned around just a little bit. Okay, we're gonna call this one the end of an episode. We'll just fast travel from. Oh, you know what? It is right here, isn't it? It is. It is. We'll do it. Don't you say nothing, dog meat. We're just doing it. We're just gonna pick it up and take it home. Oh man, you know, it's right there. But I should grab the other. Yeah, screw it. There it is. I got greedy, but I don't know. It's not that big a deal, is it? I didn't get the other power armor though, and I want to do that, but it'll make this go real long. Well, not real long. It'll just take a moment, but yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go grab the armor too. So you're getting more than an hour out of me. We're already at like about an hour and 20 or so. So I lied. I fibbed so bad. So what's this one need? It's got a left arm. This one's got a right leg. Okay, we're just piecing one together. You know, what we do. I'll go through all that stuff later. Carla.
Yeah.
Hey, Carla.
Hey there. Trading?
Let's
Yes.
see what you got.
Here's what I got.
You got any ballistic fiber? Because that's what I'm really kind of wanting, to be honest with you. Oh, not aid. There we go. You got nice things, but you don't have the ballistic fiber that I would like to have. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. All right, thanks. Appreciate you. Bye-bye now. No. I don't want to attack my magazine rack. Why would I want to do that? I have to crave that. Put you there. Okay, so let's go ahead and save it. And we will save it for the next episode. We'll call this one, and I will do the real quick run so that we can start the next phase. But at any rate, appreciate you hanging out. Really do. Hope everybody is surviving and thriving out there, taking really good care of each other. Till next time, my friends, be good humans.